Welcome to Bowles Farm, home to Southern Maryland's largest cornfield maze, pumpkin patches, and lawnmower racing. It's time for the 7th annual St. Mary's National Lawnmower Race. 2 days, 85 racers, and a couple thousand spectators take over the farm. The plan: win trophies and bragging rights. Ron Rollman's been racing for 2 years. Originally from Pennsylvania, he and his family moved to Tennessee, and that's where his racing career began.
It's just something from inside that drives you to be the best you can be. But the speed's awesome. It's a great adrenaline rush.
Now, this isn't your average mower. Nothing's original except the frame. No blades. They soup them up, detail them, and hit the gas, hoping for a first-place finish. They race as fast as 50 miles per hour. Today, they'll go around 35.
Right before a racing, we'll actually go through our maintenance checklist to make sure all your fluid levels are up, everything's in order to do what we do out there. Because at a national race like this here, you have a mixture of people from all over this country, and the best of the best is here. So you better be ready mentally to go out there and compete with them.
Ron traveled 10 hours for today's race with his wife and son in tow. It's a family sport. Kids as young as 10 will hit the track, which is why they suit up and line the course with hay bales. There's a dangerous side to mower racing.
We are racing open wheel racers, so anything could happen. I've done it. I flew out of my machine twice already. Ron's
ranked second in the country for the BP class. What he lacks in experience, he'll make up for in heart.
You can be intimidated. There's some big guns. You just have to hold your own.
Woo! There goes Neville.
Dr. Art Neville, 68 years old, retired school administrator, and the biggest card in lawnmower racing. 13 years he's traveled the country. He'll take on guys, girls, young and old. Dawn Philos. She has a long-standing feud with Art. He's a tough customer, and admittedly, a little crazy. But it's all in good fun. Sort of.
What's it take to be a winner? First of all, you better have some passion to do it. If you're just out there, like I say, to have a ride, that's fine and dandy, and that's some people do it. But if you want to win, you better have that in your gut, that I'm here to win, period. You know, and like I say, not to wreck anybody or hurt anybody or anything else, but I'm going to win that darn thing, and you're going to be behind me. So guess what? I'll be able to wave at you as I go flying by. Bye-bye. It's a lot of strategy. Whether you run inside, whether you run outside, you know, whether the thing you want to do is stay away from the bales. I swear to God, I think that the bales have teeth. Because you'd think with this nice bale, you'd hit those things, you just kind of bounce off. No, they grab you and they'll pull you to wherever.
Art will be inducted into the United States Lawnmower Racing Association's Hall of Fame for his talent, his tenacity, and for keeping his fellow racers entertained.
Down here in the pits, we all get along. Well, not get along, I mean, like for most parts you do, but once we're on the track, I don't know you from apple butter.
You've got newbies, senior racers, and then there's Bobby Cleveland, the man who grabbed the world's attention, not once, but twice, when he set the land speed record for the fastest lawnmower in the world. Last year, he took the title back from Britain, clocking in at a record 96 miles per hour.
It's hard to explain. Just the next time you're going 80, 90 in your car, stick your hand out the window and just see what kind of wind resistance you get. The main thing that I had to do was not think about what I was doing, because if I started thinking about it, it scared me to death to be on that little mower going that fast. No seat belts, you know, I'm just hanging on and hoping this is going to go straight. I wanted to keep it looking like a lawnmower, so I did some strategic aerodynamics on it, and that probably made a lot of difference, but I'm really getting a lot more horsepower out of the engine.
He won't break any records this weekend. He's just here for some fun. And boy, did they have it. Bowles Farm was buzzing with the sights and sounds of revving engines well into the evening. In their respective classes, Ron placed second for BP, Bobby placed fourth for IMO, and Art placed 7th for IMO. But that's okay. There are plenty of tracks to race upon, plenty of days left before nationals. After all, you can't take the sport seriously all the time.
I'm going to be sitting on the front porch on the swing or the rocking chair when I'm 75, 80 years old, and I'm going to be talking about setting a land speed record on my lawnmower. But, you know, just being able to get all these new friends all over the country is just a big part of it.